Good morning, class. Good morning. Good morning, class.
Morning, sir.
Am I audible to everyone? Yes? Yeah, so today I'm going to take you through introduction to computer crimes. Okay? And our learning outcomes is to define the term computer crime or cyber crimes. The second one is to give examples of cyber crimes using network devices. And the third one is to list various types of computer crimes. And the fourth one is we describe the most common computer crimes, and then I give you an assignment and we will be done with our lesson. So let us begin with the definition of cybercrime. Okay, you are all ICT students, and I know in one way or the other you have heard of people talking about cyber crimes. So when you talk of cybercrime, they can be defined as illegal usage of any communication device to communicate or facilitate in committing any illegal act. Or in other words, we can say cyber crimes are committed using computers and computer networks. They can be targeting individuals, business, persons, groups, or even government. An example of cybercrime is like identity theft, like when somebody fakes and pretends to be you. But we are going to reach there and we'll all understand what it means by cybercrimes. Are we together up to there? Are we together, guys? So, here are some of examples of cybercrimes. Cybercrimes can be individuals. Cybercriminals are individuals who are trading in illegal online content, or scammers, or even drug dealers. I know even in your groups, class groups, you have seen people sending to you some details, and they tell you when you subscribe to this, you will earn money, and you have heard of others calling them scammers. So those scammers are an example of cybercrime, cyber criminals. Those are examples of cyber criminals, whereby they create links and they send to you, and when you join to those links, they benefit, but you doesn't benefit from them. So we have scammers, we have cyber terrorists, we have cyber stalkers, and we have black hat hackers. You have heard of people who are called hackers. Like for example, during the time of election, the government kept a lot of measures to ensure that the system has not been hacked by those criminals, cyber criminals such as hackers who could manipulate the system to their advantage and maybe make the candidates of their choice to become the winner. So those are the examples of cyber criminals that you are supposed to be aware of them as an ICT personnel. These ones are not the only cyber criminals that are there in the ICT field. I want you in your groups, you do a discussion, and you come up with more 10 cyber criminals together with the assignment that I'll give at the end of the lesson, and that one will be used to award you marks as you are Cat 1. Let us look at now. Let us look at the types of computer crimes or types of cyber crimes. Computer crimes or cyber crimes, they are categorized into two. The first one is those are targeting computer. This type of crime includes every possible way that can lead to harm computer devices, for example, malware or denial of self-attack. And the second type of crime that we're going to discuss is the ones that are using computers. This type, this type includes the usage of computer to earn all the classification of. This type includes the usage of computer to do all the classifications of computer crimes. So we are going to look at that classification that has been stated there in our next slide. Yes, yes. So here are the most common cyber crimes. They are just listed. You will, because I have told you they are into two categories, you will classify them by yourself. You will, because you have seen there are those that are done using computers, and there are those that are targeting computers. So we have identity theft, we have copyright infringement, we have click fraud, we have advance fee fraud, we have hacking, we have computer viruses. For example, a computer virus, that one is targeting computer because they will cause a computer to function or it's not supposed to function. We have cyberbullying, we have cyber stalking. Software piracy is also an example of a crime that is targeting the computer. And we have social media frauds and online drugs trafficking. I have just listed them. You will go and do more research about them and find the meaning of them and their explanations. But for the identity theft, I can just explain it to you and the click fraud. Identity theft is where someone takes your personal details, or else, for example, the name. Like for example, when you are account for maybe like social media like Facebook, when somebody now comes and hacks it and uses that identity of viewers to con people, that is an example of identity theft. And when you talk about click fraud, it's like where I've told you you are sent links, and when you subscribe to those links, the person who has sent that link benefit from them, and you end up getting into losses. So the remaining new ones, go and do research about them, and the research that you will do, you in your groups, you print those documents and you write the names of your group members, and you submit this work at the end of this week, and it shall be used for awarding of marks. Therefore, that is the end of our lesson. I wish you a nice, blessed weekend. Let's see each other on Monday. Goodbye. Is there anyone with a question before we end the lesson? Anyone with a lesson? Anyone with a question before the lesson ends? A comment? Okay. If you does not have a comment, you does not have a question, that means you have understood everything. So have a nice weekend. Goodbye.